If you are struggling to find the ICT daily bias, then this video is for you. If you scroll from the monthly, weekly, daily 4 hours to 1 hour chart to find only one thing, the daily bias, then your problem is going to be solved in this video. We will be using only daily chart and 4 hourly chart. You can use only the 1 day chart, and if you want more clarity then you can use the 4 hourly chart. So let's just start how to find the daily bias by using only 1 day chart. You can see the logo, it's the 1 day chart of XAUUSD gold. So what you need to do, you have to where the market is standing. The right now the market is standing here uh, at this point, but I am telling you the previous data, the history, how the my trick works, or how my daily bias trick works. You only need to find the recent structure shift on the daily chart. If you don't know about the structure shift, you can scroll into my channel and look for the ICT market structure shift video. So what you have to do, it's the rule number one. Where the market is standing, look for the recent market structure shift either to the downside or to the upside. Let's say we are starting from here and we draw a line at this point. Here we are starting from this area. Okay, so we are marking the recent market structure shift. Recent market structure shift at this point would be this swing low. This swing low where it has been violated by the candle close, body close. The body has closed below this swing low at this point. You can see the body has closed. This large black candle has closed below the swing low. That's why it's a structure shift to the downside on the daily chart. When price has shifted its structure on the daily chart, that is your direction. Until price shift the structure against the previous structure shift, you have to continue trading in the direction in which the recent structure shift has happened. Right now, the structure shift has happened to the downside. That's why we will be looking to sell the price. Where we need to sell, we have to find the PD area. PD area here we have this one, fair value gap. Here we have this day opening or week opening gap from this to this. So we have two PD areas. Look at this. This is magic, guys. Price is hitting just the first PD array. You can see hitting the PD array from this area to this area. What's next? What is our target? Our target will be the sell side liquidity. Where is sell side liquidity resting? Sell side liquidity is resting below these old lows. You can see price has targeted these lows. So your positions from this area with a stop loss here and the target here at these sell side liquidities. It's 1 ratio 4.3 your trade, so it's a perfect trade. After that, you see, first rule was to locate to mark the recent structure shift either to the downside to the upside. If it's to the downside, your direction will be bearish, you will be looking to sell the price. If it's to the upside, you will be looking to buy the price. Second rule, most important rule, if price has shifted its structure to the downside here, like this, here it has shifted its structure to the downside and it's going to the premium area or to hit the any PD array. While going to the PD array of the daily chart, price I repeat, price should not shift its structure to the buy side again. Like this, we have structure shift to the downside. If price shifts its structure to the buy side like this, in this case here price has not shifted its structure, but if it has shifted its structure, then we will be looking to buy. I mean, if we have a recent structure shift to the downside while we are looking to sell the price should not shift its structure to the buy side while going to tap the PDA of the daily chart. If it shifts its structure to the buy side, then your direction will be reversed and your bias will be changed. Okay, here price has not shifted its structure to the buy side after this structure shift to the downside, so price is coming down. What's next? Here this is again a structure shift to the downside and then price falls like a free fall waterfall. So in this case, like this, you should have a question that how can we trade this. like price is shifting its structure to the downside, but price has not retraced up. In this scenario, we can look in the lower time frame like the H1 or H4 for the trade entry, or we can just simply use the Fibonacci tool from the low to high of previous day candle. When we have a large candle, we can look up to the retracement to the this candle. Here price has not retraced to the premium area, but in this case you can see the price has retraced to the premium area. I mean 50% of the candlestick above we can sell from the premium area of that candlestick range. You can see this is the premium area, and price is falling from testing the premium area of the previous candlestick body. Structure is still bearish. Price has not shifted its structure to the buy side. Here again, the process is continue. No, here we got the last structure shift to the downside at this point. We have no structure shift to the upside. That's why our bias is still bearish. But what's next? Here you can see price has formed a swing high at this point. This is the last swing high, and this is the last swing low price has formed. Okay, and price has broke this swing high to the upside. What does it mean? It means that structure has shifted to the upside for the very first time after so many days. So the structure is to the buy side now. So what we need to do, as the structure is to the buy side, we will be looking to buy the price at what we have. The first PDR here as the fair value gap, second PDR here as the breaker, and this one as the breaker. Okay, price just tapped the fair value gap. You see candlestick wicks can do the damage, but bodies will respect. Bodies respecting the fair value gap. So we will be looking to buy from here. We are long from here. Our stop loss below the low of the day. And what's our target? Target at this buy side liquidity at this high. You see, price just hit our target. Okay, we have 1:2 setup. I'm drawing these entries on the daily time frame, but we will be getting entries on the lower time frame like 15 minutes or 30 minutes. So well, the recent structure shift was to the upside. Then what? Price shifted its structure to the buy side again, breaking this swing high and sweeping this swing high. So we were in buy. Then price has shifted its structure to the downside at this point. You see the last structure shift to the downside. No, you would be questioning like what, price was bullish from this point to this point, but when price was retracing, what about these? What about this move? So this move will be captured in lower time frame like the H4 chart. We will be looking at this move in 4 hourly chart, then we will be clear about this. So price has shifted its structure to the downside. What we have this fair value gap here. At this fair value gap, price gave us a massive drop. I mean, you can see the short position. If you open from it from here, then what's your target? Previous low here, your stop loss above this high. So it's 1:4 again, a massive trade. Then price has shifted its structure to the buy side. When price has shifted its structure to the buy side, what's your the direction? Your direction should be the buy side. Your direction should be the upside. What we have here, we have here a fair value gap. Price has taken so many rejections from the fair value gap, and at the end price has broken it. When price has failed the fair value gap, you can see we have a structure shift again to the downside here. When price has shifted its structure to the downside again, our direction should be what? Our direction should be bearish. So what we have here, we have a fair value gap here, and we have a order block here. Price tapped the order block, price tapped the fair value gap. At the very first candle we got a trade here when price tapped the fair value gap, then again at here we got the trade, and again here we got the trade at this point. Why we are selling at these 3 points? Because the structure shift, last structure shift on the daily time frame was to the downside. Until price shifts its structure to the buy side, we will be looking to sell the price. So we are our direction is to the downside, and we got a trade here. Okay, one trade here, then we got a trade here you can say at this point this was also a successful setup. You can draw it to the low, previous low. Always the target will be previous low or the sell side liquidity. Then we got a third trade at the same level. Here you can see, and our target is previous low, sorry. So price is going to tap our target again. So this is how only using the daily time frame you can find your daily bias without going into lower time frames. Now if you want to capture the retracement moves, like price has shifted its structure to the downside and it's going to hit the PD area of daily chart, but in that retracement you can't find any trade. Now what to do about that retracement? You will be going to 4 hourly chart H4. We will be looking at the area, same area again where we were looking at the daily chart. This is the same area again. We have the structure shift, last structure shift to the downside here. Okay, then what, price was going to the upside. Price has created the buy side liquidity at this point. Price has created the sell side liquidity at this point. But while going to the hit the daily time frame PDA, price has shifted its structure to the upside at this point. Then it's the same structure shift to the downside. We will be looking to sell at this point, not at this point, because at this point price was in the bullish structure shift. Again price came down. The structure is still going to be shifted to the downside, here to the downside, here to the downside, and to the downside. No structure shift to the upside. Until price is in the downside structure, we will be looking to sell again and again. Here again structure shift to the downside. Here we got the structure shift to the upside and a bullish trade from the order block. Okay, then price is shifting its structure to the buy side again and again. Here we got a structure shift to the buy side. Here we got a structure shift to the downside and we got a trade, small trade at this point. Then price shifted its structure to the buy side again. Then what's next? Price is to the buy side again and again. You see, we got a trade from this area and this is our target, and it has been done and dusted. So next we got a structure shift to the downside at this point. You see, at this point our sell was from here, then down. Again price is going down and down. We got a structure shift to the upside here and we got our trade from this rejection block, and this was very well played setup. And then price shifted its structure to the downside. Here we got a trade from this order block to the downside. Then what's next? Price is going down and down again and again. Structure shift to the downside, to the downside, then to the downside again. Okay, now we have the last swing high, this one, and the last swing low, this one. You can see price has swept it and then price is going down and down. So the idea is you can use only the daily time frame or the 4 hourly time frame to find your daily buys. Idea is look for the latest structure shift. I mean, this is the structure shift to the downside. Price should go to the PD area. While going to the PD area, price should not shift any structure to the buy side. If going to the PD area, price shifted the structure to the buy side, your buys will change. From here you will look to buy again, and then you will look for the downside structure shift. If price shift is structure to the downside, you will be looking to sell again, like this. Until price is shifting its structure in the same direction, we will be looking to trade in the same direction. Then price if shift its structure to the buy side, you will be looking to buy. This is how you will find your daily buys, and I think you don't need any video, anything else. After this video your daily buys concept will be cleared. If you have any questions, your comments are welcomed and I will answer them via video. Okay, I wish you good luck for your trades. Take care. Goodbye.